Be me. One of 20 BSWS operators selected to support JRTC rotation, but the only one autistic enough to understand the system. Practical exercises today, after condensing an 80-hour course into 3 days. Go over to my workstation. See, I am given the engineering company. Fuck. Not only do I find this disgusting as an infantry officer, but engineers are mainly an enabler. 19 other retards have all of the maneuver units, ADA, and aviation in the BDE. At least my engineers are mounted. Exercise starts. Everyone is fumbleficking with their stations. Scouts and recon aren't doing jack shit. Our ravens are flying above us giving us barely any intel. Decide to task 1 my engineering assault SQDs as recon. Spot any cav platoon. Start doing calls for fire. Operator with FA battery has no idea how to do job. Hey man, I just sent you a fire mission, go ahead and approve it. FA, I'm not getting it, man. Let me check your messages. Messages are sorted by unit instead of category. Find the message and approve my request. Cav PLT eliminated. Do the same to take out another ENI PLT. Start moving my engineering company towards an LPOP. Discover that I can hijack other units by adding them to my execution matrix, since we could previously control all of the assets before the exercise was started. Ops group personnel tell me not to do it because I will override the 19 other retards command. See a mortar PLT and a transport section doing fuck, all in the middle of nowhere. Decide to hijack mortars, so I have integrated fires. Start moving personnel down south to take town held by an ENI section. Further south is the main city, which is the OBJ. Engineers do surprisingly well, wipe out ENI with no casualties. Tell mortars to dismount and set up fire support. Ops group decides to spawn 4 Su-34s to attack the 19 operators still fumbleficking around. Only unit who is kind of doing something is our company of Apache helicopters. Oh fuck. JPG. A katana thread. It's story time. Be me, Sard Autist. Best friend gets kicked out after high school and rents a room at a house in shitty part of town. Landlady is a cracked out mudshark with 2 mutt dogs. One night over at friend's house showing him a katana I bought. Oh no, you can't be here. You can't be here, it's the landlady. Here, front door get kicked in, dogs barking, landlady screams, shut those fucking dogs up. Where the fuck is our shit, bitch? Peek out the door and see 3 niggers, one slapping the landlord around the room, the other 2 are beating the dogs with bats. Nope, shut door. Bestie has his own bat out. Friend looks at me, Anon, I really like those dogs, man. Tell him it's not our problem and to sit tight and call the cops. Look outdoor again, this time we see the other renter at the end of the hallway step out. A fat dude who works at a meat packing plant. He's in bathrobe, snorts something up his nose and goes back into his room. Comes back out with a meat hook and charges into the living room screaming bloody murder and surprise attacks one of the dindas. Other 2 nignogs are turning their attention to fight off 300 pounds of crack-addled rage. Use this opportunity. Okay, fuck it, we gonna do this on count to 3. 1, 2, bestie rushes out and I follow with my katana out of its sheath, raised above my head for a downward swing. Yell out Tenno Hika Banzai, loud as I can, because COD WoW was out that same year. Oh shit. Fuck this shit, niggers turn and run out the house. Crackhead landlady on the floor sobbing. Both dogs okay. Cops show up minutes later to take statements. Best friend moves out the next week and takes one of the dogs. Be me Paggi tank commander in WW3. Somehow wind up in Brazil. Spot most beautiful lady in abandoned apartment building. myfuturewife.pdf. Fire up the Arjun MK 2020. 6 supporting infantry killed by exhaust backfire. Tank treads can't get any traction since a platoon made the street designated, shit flying everywhere. Pretty sure a blob flew into the battalion commander's mouth. Apps goes apeshit and kills the rest of the covering infantry. This is not going well. Redeem. Have idea? Yes sirs. Gunner, load penetration Coom blast round please sir. Fire you bastard bitch. Coom blast demolishes building like Shiva's ass demolishes beautiful Britisher porcelain toilet after a macalacalacalacala with the lads. Beautiful lady friend falls from building, but I have most clever plan. Sirs activate white woman capture rope. Giant cable snatches beautiful lady friend out of sky. Bring her feet to me bastard bitch sir. The woman's feet are wrenched into a small opening for the tank. Crew to sniff and redeem. Take long sniff. Coom instantly and without remorse. The Coom blast penetration kills the woman a millisecond later. Take a closer look. Spot a girl dick. I destroyed a building, killed several friendly soldiers, and covered my tank in shit just to sniff a tranny's feet. MFW. Be me. Run to grocery store. Bloke in the shop getting stipples. Stringfield XDD getting some work done. CC choices down to our pistol and black powder. Fuck it, grab black powder. Racing down country road. Hoopty ride. Weo red and blue lights. Damn it. Anon, do you know how fast you were going? Live in commie state, so I have to tell pig I am carrying. But it's not technically a firearm. No sir. Lets me off with a warning. Putting wallet back in pants, gun moves. North Dakota into floorboard. Tinnitus intensifies. It's like the interior of the car burst into flames. Cop draws eye look in mirror, he has look of intense confusion. Smoke clears. He realizes there's no problem. Anon, you okay? Yes sir. Oil leak when I start the car, that goes into the cabin. He lets me go. Now on trial for shooting a jogger at a traffic stop a week later. Overall NDs are part of XING, a black powder revolver, and you should get used to them. Be me. Toronto police officer. Want to do something about all the guns coming across the US-Canada border. Prime Minister Justin Castro Trudeau says legal gun owners are the problem. Decide to raid some small-town gunsmith. No, we're not gonna tell the op, they're corrupt. Besides, he services their guns, so they might get angry at us for arresting their buddy. Have to drive all the way to some town called Simcoe. See weird things like bushes that grew to large, Sergeant says they're trees. Okay, we're here. It's fucking go time. Kick down door. See guy holding a pistol and talking to some other guy. Toronto police training kicks in. Scream at the top of my lungs, niggers, shit, I meant to say police, drop it, too late now, I fear for my life, if blue checkmark Twitter finds out I'll be dead. Open fire. Innocent man dies. Other runs for his life from the psycho behind the counter. Mission accomplished. Toronto is now more safe. Concealed carry renewal horror stories. Be me. Have concealed pistol license, Washington State. Must renew in city where I live. Previous chief would take the renewal on the spot. I'll consider it. Before I could drive home there would be voicemail. Your permit renewal is ready, come pick it up. Fuck yeah. Time passes. New chief of police. Must make appointment for renewal. Wednesdays only, 3 slots available. Okay. 5 minutes of sign, hand cash, get receipt. Okay, we will contact you. Washington State is a shall issue for concealed carry. Issuing agency has 30 days to find reason not to issue carry permit. 20 days in. Still processing. Talking to neighbors, they've all had 25 to 29-day renewal cycles with the new chief. New chief of police is dragging his feet because he can. Maybe I goose the process by gifting the chief pick rel? Be me. New weapon platform. Try to get familiar with it by disassembling. Put back together. Changing handle not fully forward. Fuck it. JPG. Push it forward like nothing happened. Functions check. Try to make sure cases eject. Insert magazine and rack charging handle. Bolt stuck after second round. Rack bolt back and finger fuck chamber. Round falls out. Visibly inspect chamber. All clear. Finger off trigger. Insert mag and slap charging handle forward. Bang. MFWND''D into living room wall. Be me. In a Cascadia zone. Everything has gone to shit. Seattle area is worse than fucking Pripyat, anomalies, mutants, the cult, and monsters galore. Oh yeah, there's fucking magic now. They just kinda poof into existence here from wherever they came from. At least I didn't have to deal with this fantasy bullshit in Ukraine. The rest of Washington isn't much better. Mountains are filled with anomalies and stalkers are talking about spooky shit living up there. Nope.avi. Meanwhile, cities are filled with mutants, monsters, and/or cultists worshipping the space needle of all things. Eastern Washington is as empty as ever, but with the occasional mutant. Decide to set up shop on outskirts of mountains on the east side, relatively safe. Elves and dwarves seem to love being near the mountains despite the danger, something about being close to the spirits, or whatever. And that's how I met Lilia. TLDR. Niggers tongue my anus. Be me. Nisigai President Anon. Ass will frigate in of Arctic. Ship captain calls me up. Captain, brief me. Sir, we found a Russian sub. We spotted a periscope with a helo, we were right on top of them. Copy that, thank you captain. Maintain previous orders and hold fire unless fired upon. Call Putin. Hey President Putin. One of my ships found one of your subs in the Arctic, thought you might like to know. Psycho Blyat. K hang up. Tweet that my ships found a Russian sub, and I find that actually hilarious.